Hey, I'm Sir Jammies, and in this video, I'm going to be doing the test runs for Chasca, Lyney, Auroron, and Sucrose. Let's start it off with Chasca. That is not the right button. Great start. Honestly, very on brand. Okay, so Chasca's elemental skill allows her to mount Soul Sniper Ritual Staff and stay airborne and move swiftly until her Night Soul points are fully depleted. When sprinting or increasing height, extra Night Soul points will be consumed. During this time, Chasca can use charged attacks to lock onto enemies in a special aiming mode and fire Shadow Hunt shells. Some shells will undergo elemental conversion based on the elemental types of your party members. When she doesn't have enough Night Soul points available, Chasca can expend Phlogiston to maintain this state. Chasca's elemental burst fires a single gale-splitting Soul Seeker shell that deals AoE animo damage and splits into 6 Soul Seeker shells, which will attack nearby opponents. Soul Seeker shells will undergo elemental conversion based on the elemental types of your party members. Okay. Also, because I'm curious. Okay, so she's a bow character. Cool. Alright. We're gonna R2. That's cool. I don't fully know what that is. I'm scared that the bar next to me, or like next to her, looks like empty. I guess during the trial run, they're not gonna have it run out. Oh, is it every time you hit these, it refills your Phlogiston? Okay, so that's what's keeping us afloat, because it said it could use Phlogiston. But it takes Phlogiston just to keep it afloat and to go... We gotta go way down. Okay. This is, like, I don't know, Natlan's been super cool with all their, like, new movement. Also, this part of the map is really pretty. But, like, they've definitely... I don't know, changed how, like, movement works. Like, you used to have, like, Kazuha and, like, Zhao had their cool stuff of movement, and, like, every time you get a new Natlan character, they can do something new and crazy. Like, this is... We're just straight up flying at this point, which is wild. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume L2 is how we aim. Are we not close enough to hit them? I'm like... Oh, is there a bow person? We should watch out for the bow person. Did she knock me down? Or is it that I ran out of Phlogiston? Okay, let's get more Phlogiston. Okay. This feels like way overpowered, the fact that I can just kind of float above everyone. Oh. Let's not get hit by that. I keep wanting to hit L2 and not R2 to use her, like... I don't know, do I call it a mount? Okay. That's really cool. It burns through Phlogiston though, like so quick. Can we not get Phlogiston while being on it? Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one because the enemies respawn. On to Lyney. I love him. He's one of my favorite bow characters. Even though I don't have him, but whenever I get to use him in like events and stuff, I get excited. Alright. When Lyney performs an aimed shot, he can fire off a prop arrow at charge level 2 and consume HP to obtain prop surplus stacks. When a prop arrow hits, it will summon a Grand Malkin Green Malkin hat that can taunt nearby enemies and deal damage when it leaves the field. Lyney's elemental skill consumes prop surplus stacks to deal AoE pyro damage according to the number of stacks cleared, and regenerate Lyney's health. If a Green Malkin hat is on the field when his elemental skill is cast, the Green Malkin hat will explode. After casting his elemental burst, Lyney will turn into a Green Malkin cat and move around the battlefield, dealing damage to opponents nearby. When the duration ends, Lyney will summon a Green Malkin hat. Okay, so this blows up the Green Malkin hats if we do R2. So I forgot you have to double charge it. I like one, because this reminds me of like, well, I guess Kirara came after him, but just the fact of like, it's fun just to be like, oh, Official does it too, where you get to like ride around as like, not quite another character, but like, I also appreciate that he gets his charge like super fast. Like, I think it's Tignari who gets his, like, he's got a double charge, but I feel like it takes a while for it to charge up. Lyney's feel like it almost does it like automatically. I don't know. I thought I was far enough away to dodge that. Apparently not. Okay, so yeah, R2 just activates and blows up the Green Malkin. Okay. Auroron. I don't. It's so. It's cool. I like his name. I just don't know how to say it correctly. Alright. Auroron's elemental skill throws a spirit orb at enemies, dealing electro damage. When other opponents are nearby, the spirit orb will bounce between them, dealing additional damage. Each opponent can only be selected as a target once. Auroron's elemental burst deals AoE electro damage and summons forth a supersonic oculus that continuously taunts and attacks nearby opponents, dealing electro damage after nearby party members trigger a Night Soul burst, or when other party members Hydro or Electro attacks hit opponents within a certain period of time after Auroron uses his elemental skill. Auroron will accumulate Night Soul points when nearby opponents take electro-charged reaction damage or Night Soul aligned damage dealt by other characters. Auroron will consume Night Soul points and enter the Night Soul's blessing state, triggering the Hypersense effect and dealing electro damage to at most 4 nearby opponents. Okay. So I want to use Electro and Hydro with him. Why did he shoot up the wall? Okay, that was kind of funky. Right. Does he have a double charge? No. And I missed with the first shot. That's... Okay. Why does he occasionally jump higher? It didn't say that anywhere in the description. I don't know what's triggering him to jump higher. Sometimes. Is it just near edges? Cause like I was near the edge of this. Like it's not really like a cliff, but like, yeah, I have no idea what triggers the high jump. I do not know. Okay. That's cool. I don't... Oh, we don't have... Okay. Is it just that it does more damage for a second? I don't like that this one's standing so far off to the edge. Okay, come on, we can do this. Ah, what? Okay. I do want to run around a little bit as him, because I want to know what causes him to jump. Okay, wait, what? Is it if you hit it twice? Yeah. Huh. I don't understand how you trigger it. It's cool. But yeah, it only seems to trigger sometimes when you hit X the second time. So I don't know. Funky. Anyways, Sucrose specializes in using the power of Animo to control enemy positioning. Her elemental skill is capable of gathering opponents in one spot on the ground, while her elemental burst attracts opponents while periodically attacking with waves of Animo that cover a wide area. I didn't know what attracts them. So like Tainari is like basic that sucks. Or it doesn't like suck people in, but it like distracts enemies. I want the Pyro Slime to come over here, but I guess it's not going to. I need to play Sucrose more. She's a lot of fun. I always forget how much fun she is until I do like trial runs or events with her. I mean, I guess essentially Kazuha does like the same thing. But I don't know. She's a lot of fun. Okay, and that's all of them, because this one's actually a pretty quick one. With only 4 people. I don't know. I like Chasca. She's kind of... I don't know, I didn't test out her bow much, but, her being able just to ride above enemies would make, like, fighting a lot of enemies probably way easier. It's kind of overpowered, so... It reminds me of, like, Acheron from Star Rail, who, like, you can beat basic battles by just, like, using the skill. Lyney's he's always fun to play as. Definitely recommend him. I mean, I recommend Chasca. She's definitely fun, and I mean, at least do her trial run, so you can, you know, mess around with it a little bit. Auroron, I don't know if I was, like, using his abilities wrong. He's cool. I love his design. This feels like a callback to like when I did Cethos and I did not do well. I think I'd have to practice more with him before I would play him as often. But he's got an interesting kit. His jump, I'm not fully sure how you activate it, because sometimes it would do the double jump and I'd like shoot up and sometimes I wouldn't. So not sure how that works. Sucrose is always good. I mean, she's kind of good for like crowd control, because you could just get everyone in one spot and hit them. But that'll probably be it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.